Hey, what's up, everyone? How you doing? It's me, Mr. Upscaler. Um, a lot of people ask me, what is like your one favorite thing about Google Stadia? People ask me, I'm on the fence. I don't know about this service. I don't feel comfortable with this service. Look, Google Stadia is not for everyone. Obviously, Google Stadia, it's meant for alternative choice, to give gamers out there alternative choice for those of you who maybe would like to try something that's much faster, easier, push of a button. And that's really what Google Stadia is about, where you don't have to go ahead, turn on your machine, check the updates on the Windows, check the updates on your Rockstar launcher or your Red Dead Redemption 2. You don't have to wait for any downloads. Everything's gonna run much quicker, faster, push of a button. So one of my favorites is obviously the convenience and the convenient way of you, for example, jumping between your browsers on different laptops. Okay, right now I'm in the office, right? So I'm using my office computer. I'm on a browser right now. Here I am. I'm on a browser. I'm on my browser right now, and I can easily exit a game and come back and if I want to, I can come back to the game. Here I am on a browser, and I can go start a party chat if I want to. And the cool thing is, I can continue where I left off. So let's say I want to stop here, turn it off, and I can go back to another computer and continue where I left off. And I'm doing all of that on a browser, on a Chrome browser at 1080p 60, which is pretty darn good, that you can just right away click on the browser and start rocking 1080p 60. 1080p 60 on a laptop, it's more than enough. Okay, it's more than enough, my friend, for you to start gaming. All right, you're not playing on a big giant TV. You're playing on a small little laptop, so this is pretty convenient. So that's what I like about it, and I can easily just go back to the game, connect any of the controllers I want. I can use a mouse and keyboard. I can use a Xbox controller or a PlayStation 4 Pro controller, and I can start playing, or I can use a Steel Series controller. And all of this, you just quickly click and start rocking and rolling 1080p 60. There you go. Just like that, no latency, no issues. There I am, right there. And that's what I like about it. But what I don't understand is that all of these negative haters who are hating on this service, they never seem to mention that. They never seem to talk about that. They don't want to talk about any kind of positives regarding this thing. And that's why I took a stance. I took a stance to defend this thing, because I felt that it's not fair that they are just simply bashing this thing and ignoring all of these facts. Look how quickly I can go back. Let me show you. All right. These are my games, and look how quickly I can go back to the grid. I just exited the grid. Okay, I can start a party chat if I want to. I can go to my friends list over here. I can start a party chat, and then I can invite somebody to play a multiplayer with me. And I'm doing all of this from my browser. From my browser. Okay? That's a convenient. That's a convenient way of play. That's a convenience. And it's beyond me that no one talks about this. No one mentioned this. It's almost like the elephant in the room. Almost like a Sasquatch in the room. Nobody wants to acknowledge. Like, there he is. He's sitting there. This big hairy, primate. No one's talking about him. He's 8'9" and sits there, and no one mentions him. But they all know he's there. He's sitting there. That kind of stuff just, it's just, I don't know, rubs me the wrong way. I can just click. Look how fast and quick I can start a game. Just like that. I don't have to wait for any additional downloads, any additional updates. Boom. Continue where I left off. Come on, guys. No, but you're going to say, but Mr. 4K, you need internet. Of course you need internet. We all get it. You need internet. You doing... hold on, let me ask you this. Don't you need internet to watch this YouTube video? Don't you need internet to watch the Netflix? Don't you need internet to watch the ESPN Plus? Don't you need the internet to watch the Twitch? Don't you need the internet to watch the Mixer? Don't you need the internet to stream something? Don't you need the internet to download the game from PlayStation? Don't you need the internet to be connected to PlayStation Network? Don't you need the internet to be connected to the Xbox Live? Don't you need the internet? Who doesn't have the internet? That's my question. Listen, dude, if you're living, if you don't have internet, then I don't know where you live. If you got some lousy 17 megabits per second, then you're living, I don't know where you live. You live somewhere off the grid. You live somewhere out there in a Sasquatch land. I don't know where you live. But I'm talking about majority. Big cities, metropolitan cities like Los Angeles, Miami, New York City, Chicago, London, Berlin. Come on, man. You know, I'm talking about a big giant cities. I'm talking about majority. But you're talking about from some, I don't know, like a small perspective of individuals out there who don't have a good internet. Well, maybe you should get a good internet. Maybe you should move out of that area. Maybe you should try to save some money. Figure out a way to get out of that area. Find a better job. You can work for Amazon. You can deliver packages. You can get paid $18 an hour. There's jobs out there. There's ways for you to get better internet. You can have what I have. I came here from Bosnia with fucking nothing. No one gave me shit. I dodged goddamn bullets and explosions for 5 years and I came here. No one gave me shit for free. So I don't want to hear any goddamn excuses. Oh, this, and that. Because every excuse that you give me, I can counter it 110%. Eventually, you will run out of excuses that you invent. And I'm not asking for people to hold some Google Stadia flag. I'm not asking for people to run out and buy this. I'm simply asking people to give it a try. You don't have to buy it. Go to your friend's house. Go to somebody else who has Google Stadia. Try it for yourself. And be fair about it. I'm trying to be fair. I went from the biggest critic, from the biggest skeptic, to being fair. And this is what I like about you. Can't do this on your console. You can't switch this fast and quick. You got to buy another console to do that, or you got to drag your big ass console, bring it to another room, plug it in, and start all over again. Okay? This is convenient. This is not for everyone, but this is appealing to some other people. This is an alternative. This is an alternative way to play. And that's what it is. Pretty much. And I'm playing this from my browser. 1080p 60 like this. But nobody wants to mention that. Nobody wants to talk about that, okay? Nobody wants to talk about that. You know? I just don't understand some of you out there. I just don't understand you. I thought you guys supposed to be fans of the new tech. I thought you guys would welcome that there's alternatives, ways to play. I just don't get you guys. I really don't. What's wrong with this? What's wrong with having something like this?
Well, it's nearly time. Our drivers are having last-minute discussions.
I'm playing this from a browser, son. From the browser. 1080p 60. Okay? No latency issues, no nothing. 1080p 60. Okay? And I can use any controller I damn want. But nobody wants to talk about this. Nobody wants to address this. And I really don't understand. I'm really having a difficult time trying to figure this out. Like, what's going on with some of you out there? Where's all this hate coming? You gotta have a dark heart to have this much hate and negativity. I don't know how else to call you. Means you don't appreciate nothing. Come on. At least give one positive. Can't you give one positive? Is it too much to ask for you to give at least one positive about this service? Just one? One positive? No. I'm not going to give any positives. I'm just going to shit all over this thing. I'm going to shit all over it. You know. And here I am from the goddamn browser. From the browser playing in 1080p 60. Like a big Sasquatch in a room that nobody wants to acknowledge. I'm sitting here and nobody wants to acknowledge it. Nope. Let's just, let's not acknowledge this at all. Let's just ignore it, you know. Now, I know your excuse is going to be, my internet's not good. Bullshit. I'm calling you out right now, bullshit. There's plenty of choices out there you can choose. Internet has become affordable now, okay? You can get a 250 megabits per second for like $40. All right, dude? They're out there. All right? So I don't want to hear no excuses, okay? I don't want to hear no excuses. All right? And if you can't afford a good internet, you know what, man? If you can't afford a good internet, then you shouldn't be watching me. You shouldn't be browsing. You shouldn't be watching anything on the internet. You know what you should be doing, brother? Taking care of yourself. Looking for a new job. New opportunities. So that you can enjoy something like this. Okay? Because everybody else is. Everybody else got a good internet. And I know this is going to rub you guys the wrong way. Remember, I don't care how you feel. I don't care if you feel triggered. I don't care about the dislikes and what people think about me. I don't give a rat's ass. But I'm not going to sit here and lie about something that works. And I'm not going to sit here and say there's nothing positive. Yet here I am proving it to you. Not only am I talking about it, but I'm proving it to you. With the Xbox controller, no latency. But hey, let's just ignore all of that. Let's ignore this video. Let's just ignore that this is happening. And that this guy exists and that he's showing you this. Let's just ignore that. You know. Do you see Phil Harrison talking about me? Do you see Google talking about me? No. Because I'm not associated with them. And they sure as hell don't want me to be associated with them because of my independence and the way I talk. No company wants to be associated with me because they don't like the way I talk. I scare their customers because I'm not an actor. Okay? I don't pretend to be an actor. I don't want to be an actor to read the script and act, you know, and with a smile on my face. I am not an actor. But I could be the best actor there is. Okay? I could be the most entertaining actor in the world if I really wanted to, but I don't want to because I don't want to sell myself. I don't want to sell myself to Hollywood. I don't want to sell myself for any company or Game Awards or anybody out there. I don't want to sell myself. That's something you can't purchase me. You can't buy me. You can't use me. You can't fucking own me. I'm me. Nobody owns me. And I'm proud of that fact. Super proud of that fact. And I know it rubs you the wrong way, but I'm glad that it rubs you the wrong way. I want you to be uncomfortable. I want you to ask yourself a question and look at yourself in the mirror and say, what the fuck is wrong with me and what am I doing wrong? Truth and honesty, yeah, it's always going to be there. You can't rub away and wash away truth. It's always going to be there. It's always going to be there. Here we go, 1080p 60. Yeah, no one wants to talk about this. No, let's just ignore it. Let's just ignore it. Let's just ignore it. Yeah. Just ignore it. Here. I'll bring it a little bit closer for you if you want. I don't know.
Okay. Same strategy out there. Just be aware of the braking distance in the wet.
Oh, I screwed it up.
Okay, don't be surprised if they're gunning for you now.
There you go. 1080p 60 from the browser. There you go. Okay? But hey, what do I know? What do I know? Okay? I just don't understand some of you. You call yourself gamers. You call yourself fan of the new tech. What do you think this is? This is a new tech. This is a new technology. These are games. You should appreciate the fact that you have something like this. Okay? Instead of just wishing that it fails. I just don't understand some of you guys. I just don't get it. I don't get you. And I don't think I will ever understand some of you. You know? And quite frankly, if you have this type of a mindset, please unsubscribe from my channel. I don't want you here. I don't want this type of a mindset. I don't like talking to people who have this type of a closed mind. I like talking to people who have open mind and are open to try new things. If you have a closed mind and you don't appreciate any new tech and you can't give nothing positive in return, I don't want you to be subscribed to my channel. Unsubscribe. Go suck the D somewhere else. Okay? And I mean this in a nice way, you know, because I don't have time for you. I don't have time for your stupid messages telling me this, telling me that. It's a waste of my life and it's a waste of my time. Okay? I'm being positive about this because there is some positive here, which I just showed to you in 20 minutes. The convenience, the convenient way of playing that nobody wants to mention. Nobody wants to mention. But everybody wants to shit on it. Everybody wants to give negative feedback on it. And not mention anything positive. It's a pretty sad world we're living. Pretty sad world we live in, man. Okay? And I know I'm not alone in this. A lot of people agree with me on this. Okay? So you all have a good one. I'll catch you later. There's going to be a live stream. I'm just trying to cook up to see what I'm going to live stream. Just hang in there tight. There will be a live stream. Okay? Around the afternoon somewhere. Don't know yet. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do. But if there is a live stream, I will let you know. I will let you know. Okay? Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Have a good one.